Hi everybody, Levi Clay here, and I'm back again to do another year of gear video, this time looking at the Ibanez YY10. This is definitely an interesting one because I had heard rumblings that this particular model was coming, and then Ibanez sent me their catalogue and this particular guitar wasn't in it. Now I was told by some of my contacts at Ibanez that there were going to be some announcements at NAMM, but most note that was really about the Ibanez Pia. This model, when I asked other Ibanez artists that I know, they had told me that they had heard that it was coming, but then it had actually been held off from release and was going to be released later in the year. So to see this here now is very, very cool. But before we look at the actual guitar, let's briefly talk about Yvette Young, the artist in question. So Ibanez have been endorsing Yvette Young for a little while now. She had a history playing Strandberg guitars. When it comes to Yvette's music, it's very difficult to describe what she does because she's incredibly unique as a player. And that is something that should be applauded. I love the fact that we have someone out there doing something so cutting edge. So let me paste in a couple of clips now just so you can see what Yvette is all about. This is a clip of Yvette on Anderton's when she meets the captain. Great video, go check it out if you want to hear a little bit more about what she is about. I'm going to do a live transcribing video of this after this video goes live. So yeah, ready to be blown away? She sounds like this. And of course, not only an incredibly talented player, not only an incredibly creative player, but she also has a wonderful voice. This is a little clip that she posted on her Twitter page just recently. I'm sure it's for the song Parachute. And yeah, the guitar part is nice, and then the voice comes in and you're like, it's just not fair. Check it out.
You and I were standing outside the house when this all started. Love was not enough, but I know we'd make it through. But you don't have to believe me, and you don't have to say you will. These days are far and few between.
So with that out of the way, let's take a look at the YY10 signature model. So, as you might expect, what we are looking at is the same model that she was playing in that Anderton's video. Now, one of the comments that I got on the Ibanez video that I released was people were a little bit disappointed that there weren't any new Ibanez Talman models. I've loved the Talman model for many, many years. From being an Offspring fan. Noodles of the Offspring plays a Talman, and that's this particular body shape. I don't know what you describe it as. It's like a melted Telecaster. I don't know. I always liked the Talman. I thought it was quite a cool looking guitar. Again, mainly because one of my heroes played it. Looking at Yvette's model, it doesn't look anything particularly fancy about it. And as I always say, you know, the best thing about this to me is while this is an Yvette Young signature model, I cannot see her name anywhere on it. There is no tramp stamp at the 12th fret. There is nothing on the headstock. If you like this guitar, you can buy this and not look like you're playing somebody else's guitar. This is a beautiful guitar in its own right, and I would happily play one of these, even if I didn't like Yvette Young, and I do like Yvette Young. So yeah, stunning looking guitar, you know, maple fretboard, and this sparkle, green sparkle finish is wonderful, 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 wonderful. 3 single coils, yeah, volume, tone, and this Wilkinson bridge. We can just go down and take a quick look at the specs on it. So I did a little bit of research on this Wilkinson WV6 SB tremolo bridge. This isn't a modern, you know, style floating bridge. This is very much a vintage style tremolo. So don't expect to be doing anything particularly crazy with this. That makes sense though. It very much falls in line with the guitar. But aside from that, yeah, maple neck, older body, maple fretboard with black dot inlays, medium frets, 22 frets. All of your usual stuff, your Seymour Duncan pickups. There is nothing about this that screams expensive. There's nothing about this that I would expect, other than the fact that it's got someone's name attached to it, that in my mind would justify this being a particularly expensive guitar. Now, Ibanez don't list prices on their website, so it's a shame that I didn't have this one in the catalogue that I was given. I can't give you an exact idea of how much this one is going to cost, but I would be very surprised if this one was as expensive as, say, the Tim Henson model, because as far as I can see from looking at this isn't. There's nothing on this guitar that screams, you know, you're going to have to pay a lot for this. This looks like it has the potential to be a big seller. just from the fact that it should, in theory, be very budget friendly. It should be a reasonably priced instrument. And yeah, I'm very excited to see Yvette get the attention and love and respect that she deserves from Ibanez and from everybody else. So, as I say, please do go and check her music out. Please do go and check her out on all of her socials, of course. Her band is named Covet, Covet. They do some interesting stuff, and they have a new record coming out soon. So yeah, if you enjoy what you've heard so far, please do go and check her out. Take a look at Ibanez's website. You may find something that you enjoy with that Yvette model. I'll certainly be interested in checking one of those out because, yeah, I think it's a beautiful looking guitar. And as I say, big fan of that Talman model. So well done, Ibanez. I think you've knocked that one out of the park. A little bit confused that it wasn't in the catalogue, but hey ho, means you get an extra video, right? Right, lastly, I just want to say a huge thank you to some of my supporters over on Patreon. I want to thank all of my supporters over on Patreon. You keep these videos coming. As I say, I'm going to do a live transcription as soon as this video finishes, looking at Yvette's Anderton's clip that she did. So yeah, you guys allow that to happen. So thank you very much. I love you all very much. If you would like to check me out on Patreon, there is a link in the description, or alternatively, you can click this button up here. You can subscribe by clicking, I can't do it, this button down here, and you'll see 2 more videos, some Yvette Young things to check out. Please do go and check them out. And as I'm always saying, spread that love. Find artists that you enjoy. Go and check out their music. Tell people about them. Let's make this music community a better one. Much love, guys. Slay it in 2020, and I will see you for another video soon. Laters.